The report is meant to be a wake-up call. This is the first time that the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has taken a focused look at questions of security. And what we found was quite startling. A range of research undertaken in the last 5 or 6 years since the previous report has conclusively demonstrated that there are very strong, compelling reasons to be worried about linkages between climate change and security problems. Many of the measures that are required to cope effectively with climate change are going to be difficult. They're going to require that countries engage in broad-based dialogue with their citizens and interest groups. They come up with a cohesive plan for taking action, and they dedicate resources to achieving success. That's a tall order. I think we can do it, and the first step is getting people's attention.
Climate is essential in broader agriculture, but it's particularly essential in this area of the world. There's a lot of dependency on the rain-fed agriculture, and we have a very differentiated setup in all the region. We have areas which are already arid and semi-arid, and we have areas which are humid. In both areas, climate change may have strong impact if we don't start to use a different approach. And that applies particularly in the arid area, where we've been seeing a continuous variation of the climate, an increasing number of times which dry spells have happened and have created a situation like the unfortunate one that we've seen in 2011, and we see repeated dry periods coming. So it's a matter of concern, definitely, and it is also a matter of concern in the humid area, where in fact more variability can decrease quite strongly the potential production in this area as well.
Warmer temperatures and changes in raining and precipitation patterns will affect production of crops throughout the world. Okay? In particular, higher temperature can push the resistance of crops beyond their natural production levels, and changes in particular in the frequency of extreme events will be very important, because more droughts in certain parts of the world, more flooding in others will of course put production at risk. It's sort of a double whammy effect in the negative for these countries. They're both more exposed to those effects, but at the same time they have not enough resources to respond appropriately with adaptation strategies to put in place.